Okie dokie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a really quick Coop SP game. Uh, Creating a Coop game, you can play single player. Um, and there's also a competitive mode, so let's get to it. We're just going to go to the editor. If you're going to go competitive, I think the largest is Sidonia, Mense. I think that's the largest map. I could be wrong. I really haven't really played Take on Mars for a few years. But we'll go with Sidonia and see what we can come up with here. It's a very, very simple thing to do. And I thought I'd make it really fast. I actually had to spend an hour on this trying to figure it all out. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create new Coop / SP YouTube. The file name Coop SP YouTube. Create. Now let me take a look at this. Okay, we're just gonna get with it. There is a key. There is a setting here. I can set the edit scenario properties. That's what I wanted. Okay. Current weather. We're gonna go with that. The forecast is gonna be very, very bad. Current. It's gonna be sunny out. It's gonna be like balmy weather. We're just gonna max it out for the weather forecast. Yeah, why not? Changing the dates are going to change the actual scale of the orbit of where Mars is around the Earth and Sun and stuff that, you know, not around the Earth, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so let's go find ourselves a nice little spot here. Now, this first one is for Coop, and like I said, for SP, so let's just hunker down here. Let's get a flat enough piece here. Yeah, this might work. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go here. Like, this is how easy it is. The MOV landing zone is actually you guys in the ship. So we're just going to plunk you here. As you can see, Expedition 1, Cooperative. Now what you're going to be wanting to have, very, very important, is your starting gear. So your supply drop zone, we'll place it right about, let's go in here. Now yes, you can create a single player if you want to. We're going to put a landing zone here. That's where your supplies should be located. Okay. Now you can put more if you want to. Oop. So that should be good. We're just going to save it. And we're just going to exit out. Go back to the main menu. And we're going to try it out. Now, you could also play it on land. If you want to. Now, the person I usually rely on for information on really how to play the game is Ross. Now, Ross is, man, he's bright as can be, that guy. And he's into these things. But anyway, let's go to multiplayer. Let's go to create. We're going to do, it's going to be, the test session is just going to be test. My password is my standard Home Alone. Expedition Competitive, no. We're going to do Cooperative. And there is my YouTube one. The one I just made. Next should work. Now, I have NASA Music mod installed. It's a mod I created 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. Still works surprisingly well, by the way. Let's see how this works. Now I have realistic sound enabled. Now this is the lobby for MP and for Coop. You can also spectate if you have friends that are out there playing and you just want to spectate. You don't want to. Any saved games will show up as well. But we're just gonna plunk on in here. From inside the ship. Meanwhile, what we're going to be doing here, we're going to do some diagnostics here. Landing gear down. Okay, we should be landing. Okay, we're ready to go. Now, if I wanted to say, get into the shuttle, get back into the shuttle and boost off, because right now we're sitting inside of a ship, but in the shell, our landing shell. So I would go ahead and say, okay, well fine, I can transfer everything to the shuttle, which is the ship I'm in right now, and then we can take off, which I'm not planning on doing right at the moment, by the way. I am not transferring that over. Alright, let's take a look, see if we're landed. We are. Disembark. Oh, kind of cramped in here actually. We're gonna open this up. Now I got the 3D helmet on, I think. I think I do. Anyway, let's open it up. Oop. We're gonna get out there and see if our close this. Open. Climb on down. Now I really, because so many things have changed, I have no idea how to get the 3D printer hooked up or anything. Oh my goodness. But that, you know, that's the cool thing about games, that, you know, if you do support them early, you'll get really bored of them if they're really good, sort of thing. You play them half to death and you end up getting tired and you uninstall it, and then you know, reinstall it like 3 years later and you come back to it. It's a whole new experience, and it's a final, which makes life a heck of a lot easier. Ah, there's our... Holy crap, it's far enough away. Ah, I gotta do some traveling here. Now would be a good time to have Ross with me, because he knows pretty much everything about this, so... How to hook things up, how to create this, how to create that. But that there, that little module right there, has a ton of stuff in it that you require to have in order to survive. Wow, how many did I put down? Did I put down 2 by mistake? That's a possibility. I may have done that. Yeah, definitely looks like I have 2 sitting there. I may have pressed key too fast. Now I really have to watch myself here, because I have, how much? 20 minutes. And when you run, yeah, I did. I must have pressed it twice. But as you can see, it spaces that out. Now you can create a whole single player experience with missions and everything else, and the same way with the Coop. I mean, you can do that. These are all our canisters, our wiring. That's actually the NASA music. Remember back quite a few years ago, NASA went ahead and released, they turned the radio frequency of all the planets and all that stuff into music, right? What, to what our ears would hear, sort of thing. And that's what you're hearing right now. No idea what the silly oxide is. Okay, I don't want it. At least for right now, anyway. There's our solar power. I have no idea how to hook that up right there. That there is, I think, a control panel for your 3D printer. I just don't know how to hook it up. That's our 3D printer right there, by the way. Come on. Get out here. Get out here. Ah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, little booger. Drop you here. Apparently that's where the 3D item would come through. Like how in the name? Now, of course, I forgot to bring a tool with me that allows me to place items and stuff like that. But of course, if you're playing like, with 3 other players or 4 other players or whatever, of course we'd all be running back and forth trying to get things working and maybe setting up a base right here. Let's go check out that one up there. And then I'll take you back to the ship. How long do I have left in my suit? 21 minutes, okay. The more you exert yourself, the more oxygen you use, so you gotta be careful with that. Keep an eyeball. There's different sort of suits. There's light, medium, and heavy. Heavy is what you would probably wear on, well, anywhere for that matter. You don't want to get injured in this game. I've seen myself puncture more than enough suits. Boy, this would be a hard place to... This would be a very difficult place to... You don't want these things falling on top of you and all. I doubt I'm going to be able to... Oh, cool. We've got, yeah, as you can see, everything got shifted to the back. Got another solar panel. We've got, oh crap. So it is pretty randomized. Good. The more you put down, the more materials you're going to end up having. So, okay, good. That is a processor, I think. No idea what the heck that is right there. No idea, but it's obviously a battery thingy-majigger. What the heck is that thing? Oh, I think I know what that is. That's a, oh, what is it now? Come on, Mike, you know this one. You know this, dude. Ross, I need your help, buddy. That's another, obviously, a solar, which you'll need. Yeah, so more that you put down, the more things you're going to end up having to help you with your... That's cool. I like that. Okay, we're going to go back really quick. I should have jumped. Maybe I'll hurt myself. Okay, nope. So yeah, I got a 3D printer in one. I've got a bunch of really necessary gear in the second one. So I guess what it does is it takes an inventory of what's in one container and what to put in the second container, the third container, and so on, so on, so on. Which is really quite cool, actually. I like that because I am planning on playing the game. I just wanted to mess around and have fun with this. I haven't played it in so long, and I really do miss the game because I played it to death. Oh my goodness, I played it to death. Back in 2015, I think, I was the one who created the first Moonscape, and I was messing around with the files all the time. But I actually did create a full-end Moonscape. It was was just great. And then the developer thought, oh god, okay, we'll put in moon, we'll put in Earth's moon, and this is really one of the only games I really contributed to in the way of ideas, which I'm very pleased about. Now the game doesn't like OBS, and it doesn't enjoy being in window mode. If you're going to play this game, play in full screen, not in window mode, because it hates it. Now in this particular one here, this is your laboratory. This is more like a little kitchenette in a way. This is where, well, more like a scientific, you know what I'm talking about. There's your oxygen levels. Wish there was a better zoom on here. Oxygen at 3,500, hydrogen and water. So you're set to go. You really are. This is, I think, your shower. Ow. I think this is where you take your shower or your poopy. That's your poopy. Have your poopy there. Okay, we'll close that. We'll open that. And I think this is the shower one. Yeah, we got it where you can have your, after your poopy, you can do your shower. And I think there's enough here for 4 people. Yeah, I believe so. Or yeah, 3 people. But you wouldn't all be sleeping at the same time anyway. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, you have bunk beds, as you can see, so you can have more than just 4 people. You can have 10 people playing. As long as your system can handle it, you're good to go. Now you come in here if you're, oh, yeah, I actually should take my helmet off. I'm gonna have to waste my tank. Okay, we've already been in there, so we are going to, let's open door. Let's close that one. Close that. Nope, didn't want to do that. Close that. Close that. This is your little kitchenette area. This is where you can hang out and have your smokes. You know, if you brought some marijuana with you, you can smoke it in here. Open up the inventory, and you're jam-packed. You got vitamins. You got space beef. What else we got here? We got space beef and more of the vitamins, which you will need. You will have to get the. This game is actually quite deep in a sense. It's because it is actually what you would probably have to do in order to survive on Mars. So, you know, mining materials and processing them and combining what you have. You know, it's really quite something else. Now, I do enjoy that sort of aspect of the game. But this here is water packets. Yep. More beef, water, and potato seeds. More water, because you're definitely going to need it. And this is where you can plant your seedlings. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, cooperative mode. Now, can you kill other people? Oh, yeah. Even in Coop mode, man, you can run over people. Let's access the map. That, of course, is where we're at. Zoom down to 20 times. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Like, it doesn't stick you stationary, like you're not stationary. Oh, I know you're down here somewhere. Come on. Oh, let me guess. There we are. I wasn't too far off. We'll just go up a tad, or maybe not. There we are. You can see what's on the map. You can also set up different cameras all over the map if you want to. You can access those cameras. All kinds of cool stuff. And if you ever wanted to leave, now this I have never done before. Oh, this is where you get your suits, your tools, those are your drills. I don't think these are drills. Where are they? Hold on, what sort of tool is that? A gas sampling tool. Oh, a soil sampling tool. So you can attach this to this, get something else. Or maybe not. No, that is a different tool. Okay. No, I thought that was an attachment for that end right there, but apparently not. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? We have drill sampling. You bring your samples back to that little kitchenette we first went to, and you're able to see how much methane we have here. What's over here? Can't see it. Fertile soil. Dram science. Dram is the name of the coder. Dram. I bet you got a kick out of that when you did that. Now this is what the tool I need. I should have came in here first to grab the tool. And that is where I need to go. But anyway, actually, to be honest with you, I want to see if this will work. How the heck do I get back up there? I want to see how to take off of this thing. Since I have you here anyway. Okay, that's obviously not going to work, not until... Depressurizing. That should open. Climb up. Come on, get me up there. Come on. I guess with such a bulky suit, yeah, you would. See, that's the ship we're in. That's our ship. This was just a way of getting down here. I don't know why that is so wonky donkey. Anyway, not that it matters. We're going to transfer over everything and see if it works. What do you say? How do I close this dang thing? Gotta be a way to close this. Will it close automatically? Okay, good. That is going to open that way. So I better get out of the way here. Sure hope there's a ladder or something I can climb here. There's got to be a way to get in there. Otherwise, this would be pointless. Alright, let's see here. Come on, give me something to climb. I can't jump. So I have to be missing something here. There we go. Thank you. Alright, alright. I don't want to climb down. Thank you. Oh, crap. At the last second, the damn thing triggered. Alright. Ah, no. Gee, come on. Don't be so wonky on me. Just stop that. No, I do not. I want to close this door, please. Thank you. Airlock. Let's go. Alright. I believe I was in the right seat. Alright, why am I... Drive vehicle? Okay, let's, fuel management. Let's transfer everything we've got. To our shuttle, because that's what we're in. This should be interesting. I've never done this before. This might be fun. Good. It's what is there. Launch controls. Open fairing. It's opening up. Almost ready. There's our ship. That is our ship. Our wonderful little ship. And once again, mankind leaves his garbage on another planet, which was pristine. Mankind has again kept laying his garbage everywhere. Not satisfied putting it on Earth. He's got to do it this way. Alright. Ready, guys? Launch. 30 seconds to launch. Get ready for it, boys. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take off. There we go. Oh boy, that's pressing on the bladder. Yeah, that sure is pressing on the bladder right now. All right. How you doing there, Chicky? Now, Frost was playing with me. I said, hey, Ross, how you doing, buddy? All right, it's going through the maneuvers, obviously. Flight time, 31. Altitude, speed, rotation, and gravity. I feel like I'm heading back down board there. I guess we won. I guess that's how you'd end it. Alright, I'm going to take a 15-second break. I'm still staying on here. And then I'm going to show you how to do the the competitive one, which is really quite easy. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to quit to the menu. And then we're going to go competitive mode. Now, like I said, this particular map that I just did the cooperative single player sort of one is a very large map for multiplayer. I think it's Sidonia. But anyway, like I said, we're going to go to the South Polar Cap. How about that? Two extremes. And we're going to do the exact same thing. But this time you're going to set up for both sides. Yes. Now I'm using my mouse scroll wheel. As you can see, that's where the map ends. Right there. But it's a large map. I mean, don't get me wrong on this. It is very, very huge. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up... Whoa, don't want to go that fast. So you pull back your mouse wheel here a little bit, Mike. And we're going to plunk you right down here. Okay, we're going to do... hold on. Before I do that, let's do new. Competitive YouTube. Competitive YouTube. Created. Yeah, I don't want to do that screenshot. It's not what I wanted. Scenario properties. We're going to do the forecast to be very, very hunky-dory. Current. No radioactivity just yet. Now you can set up events, you can set up your own scripts, you could program the whole darn thing to be super incredible if you wanted it to. Alright, so what we're going to do is competitive. Now I haven't done this before, so bear with me, guys. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? It should be giving me the same. Oh, hold on. There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't showing up. Why would that not toggle those filters on? Anyway, shut up, Mike. Alright, here is Expedition 1 Competitive. Now, I don't know how to change that. So that's how we're going to do that. And we're going to do supply drops here for 1. Key. Oh, shit. Didn't want to do that. Well, we set 2 there, so okay. Mike, you're getting your keys wrong, buddy. Why is that so high up, I wonder? Just gonna clear the map. Alright, let's try it again. Okay. That should be about right. Now the landing. T. T. Okay. For supplies. Alright. Now, if I'm right on this, I should be able to change who this applies to. And no, I do not. I don't know how that works. Alright, let's head over to another part of the map. See if it'll recognize this as being what I want it to be. Let's go way over here. Right here, right here. Ooh, a little too fast, Mike. competitive. Let's do there. Let's take a look at this. Randomly select one per player join. Oh, okay, so it's I have to put what? I have to put one down for each player? Randomly selects one per player join. Really? The player's small landing module spawn lying toward this point. Seriously? Alright, that's kind of weird. How is it that I'm not able to... Okay, obviously I don't know what I'm doing here. But we'll see when we go back. Let's do a supply drop here. I suspect it's not Coop, so you don't want them spawning in the exact same. Okay, so yeah, you would probably have to. So if you want 4 players to be competitive, you would, I suspect. Let's just try that. I'm wondering if I went way off the map here. There it is. No, that's good. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to save it. And let's go back to, let's click back to the menu here. Yeah, so yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense, but I mean, so I would have to say if I wanted 10 people, I'd put 10 places there. So every time someone joined, that it would actually be there. So let's go back to multiplayer. Still learning. I'm learning this game. We're going to do competitive. Competitive YouTube. Let's do test. So if I wanted 10 players, I'd have to have 10 locations. So we'll do 5, as I always do for my personal servers. Yeah, there we go. We got that black screen. Don't worry about that. What it does is to load the game, it exits out of the game and then reloads super fast. That's why you get that black screen. So don't worry about it. I mean, I'm not. Competitive YouTube. Let's see what happens here. Now this is the competitive screen. That's that way, spectate. This way to play. Now it's going to randomly It's going to randomly choose where I'm going, which one I'm going to go to. Exiting out of this thing. And I would have to literally survive on my own. Seriously. Compete against anybody else who's joined. That would be a real kicker. name do I get out of here? Oh, this is easy. Now, I would really have to work hard in order to get these things done. Okay. Oh, ow. Ah. Now, the reason why I'm not going to show you how to do single player is because for myself, I would just use Coop as my single player, right? If I had friends who wanted to play with me, they could, if they wanted to. Oh crap! The damn thing didn't. I can't cycle it. I got to make sure this dang thing is closed completely. Seal it off. There we go. Okay, now we're having it. This should be okay. Am I even pointing in the right direction? Hold on. That's inside. This is outside. There we go. This is my own area, which I would have to compete for, obviously. And I would have to compete for resources, stuff of that nature. Whoa. There's an old 3D printer for you. Boy, that's an oldie. That is an oldie. Let's go check out this one here since it looks like it's closer. I'm freezing to death right now. Look at that. My temperature drop is pretty bad. Now, for single player, you can do all kinds, like, I mean, if I wanted to, I could have planted a whole bunch of other stuff on the planet's surface. On the surface, like heavy gear, stuff of that nature. Because for right now, you would most likely want to start off with heavy gear. For single player, you could do a ton of stuff with it. And we'll check this out and see what's in here. But the other two locations, they're way off somewhere. I have no idea what direction they're in. And of course, you can build your own buggies. I mean, once you get enough stuff going on. Come on now, I know the opening's here. Where the heck is it? There it is. Another printer. Okay, maybe for multiplayer you don't need it. Now, I forgot how to do this. Q. Okay, there we go. Okay, obviously, there we go. Outpost machines. But the only problem is do I have the resources for this? So let's just let's just try to build something here. Vehicles. Obstructed. There we go. Create. What happened? Obstructed. obstructed. Why? What's obstructing it? My body temp, or the temperature is getting. Oh. But I do have battery power. I'm beginning to hurt. I'm hurting. Yeah, I should have kept an eye on things. But anyway, as you can see, you can play competitive. It's really quite interesting that yeah, it's really quite interesting that I was able to build without having to get any of the resources. But I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way. Well, anyway, folks. Oh, let's just open the inventory here and see what's over here. Nothing. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. But on my suit, I do have 2 meaties. I got whatever that is. They still haven't. They've never fixed that. That's 2 water, but that looks like a scanner of sorts. Or medical? And medical tools used to read the health and status of oneself or others. Ah, gotcha, okay. Anyway, folks, that's multiplayer. And have fun, kill each other off, that sort of thing, if you want to. I mean, I've seen myself run over people. Just totally annihilate them. But anyway, take care, and I hope you enjoyed the video.